Hey there crew, it's Mark, and today's video we're going through my $300 Atlas Stationery haul. Now if I was just buying fountain pens, that would be like 2 pens, but I got a bunch of accessories. I explored the depths of Atlas Stationers that I usually don't look at, like stamps or accessories. So let's go ahead and check out everything that we got in the box. All right, the first thing that we have inside this box is one of the Toyo toolboxes. These are such cool accessories. I actually got my very first one when Esterbrook did a collaboration along with them, and I've been using it with my pens and my inks. But I saw this new cool little size on their site and I was like, okay, I could definitely think of things to use this with. Most of my ideas have to do with stored fountain pens, but it could do other small things too. Because of the size, it can fit large fountain pens. Maybe one, but for kind of your more standard size fountain pens, I thought this could be a really cool way to kind of keep them together. Maybe just have them out on the desk, do something different with it. I have purchased stamps from Atlas Stationers before, but they're not usually my go-to spot, but the ones that I got this time, oh, they're amazing. I love them so much. The first one I got here is from Dominant Industry, and this is called a Log of Atlas. I saw this and I instantly was like, oh, this would look awesome for ink swatches. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm thinking about. I'm just going to use some VersaFine black ink here. It's my go-to always, but it prints out really nice. The detail on this is super nice as well. And what I was thinking is that I could just do ink swatches over top. I could paint it in. I could also do this with pens or other things like that as well, and I think it would look pretty cool. Now the stamps that I got before from Atlas was actually this really cool pirate theme one, but I saw some really cool looking antique ones this time from Korea Crafts. Amazing. These were some apothecary labels, just clear stamps that we got for them. I love the packaging here. And right off the top, right, you can see why I love these here. All these cool labels, can use these definitely inside of my bullet journal for days of the week. I love the extra tags, the numbers. I can always find something cool to do with these. And I think it would also look very cool if I used it along with swatches or things like that in the future. Especially with this cool looking bottle, you have like these little tonic titles. I love the labels, the details are so nice. And the numbers too have a really cool look to them. Single stamps, super nice. Clear stamps, love it. But this time I found one of the coolest stamp sets I feel like I've ever seen in a while. You're gonna love it. So this is another collection from Korea Crafts, and this one is called Vintage Pharmacy. When I saw this box and what it looked like inside, I was totally blown away. Look how cool these block stamps look. They look even more amazing. The fine detail that you get inside of these stamps is just absolutely amazing. Even a small little certificate looking one. I can read everything that's on here. So this is totally one I'm gonna have to put into rotation more often and find a new spot for it on the desk because that baby has to be out. Also, while I was on there, I got some more stickers from Pip Stickers. One that I'm not usually into, but for whatever reason, recently I've been finding just really fun stickers from her. I think Mo just creates the coolest looking designs. And for me, it's difficult sometimes to find things that kind of vibe along with me. They're always so cutesy and everything else. Now, I don't feel like it is a proper Atlas Stationers trip if I'm not getting some type of pen, ink, or accessory. And I got all three. The first thing I got was just a small accessory. This is a converter for my Pelican Pura that I just got gifted to me from Go Wild. They were super nice to do that. Now it comes with a cartridge and cartridges actually as a part of this pen and the pack that you got. But I just love a converter so much more. I feel like you can really control and change up your inks a lot quicker. Like I said, couldn't leave my shopping trip without a new fountain pen. This one looked so cool. Like I said, can't leave an Atlas shopping trip without a fountain pen, so I just got this brand new one from Delta. I've actually never had a pen from Delta before. 2 things that got me excited about this pen. First, the coloring on it was absolutely amazing, right? Look at this awesome color. Well, I guess maybe 3 things. There's also a little ink peek window that's inside of here too, which is super neat. You have to unscrew the top here to get down to where you twist it. So no extra pieces that you have to work with, which I love. But the real big reason that I got this pen was because of the nib, because it's an extra fine flex nib. And it's gonna look awesome when we do a pen test in just a minute. But first, we have to check out the new ink that I got. Apologize if I'm not saying this correctly, but it looks like Ruffna is the name of this brand, and I got a beautiful woody brown. I'm trying to diversify my collection from just black and blues and grays. Get a little something else in there. Love the packaging inside of here. It looks like this is used a lot for regular fountain pens or even just sketching, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and mix these two beauties together. My Delta Extra Fine Flex nib along with this woody brown. What's so cool about the flex nibs usually is you get those really big, thick, and thins when you write with it. And I like those, don't get me wrong, but since I really use fountain pens a lot in my bullet journal, I just don't like it to take up a whole lot of space on my page. But this extra fine flex nib gives me kind of best of both worlds. I can get those really beautiful thick and thins, but I can also just write with it normally if I want to, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Even when I'm just writing in print, you can still see some of those thicknesses inside of here. So really excited about this one. Let me know in the comment section down below of all of these cool items, which is your absolute favorite. I'm telling you, it's hard for me to always pick because I love a pen, don't get me wrong, but I am so excited about this stamp box set. I mean, everything inside of here is absolutely beautiful. I just don't even have words for it, and I can't wait to find even more reasons to go ahead and continue to use these inside of my bullet journal and my planners. If you're interested in picking anything up from Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate with them, and you can use my discount code, which is MarkYourPages10. That'll get you 10% off almost everything inside of the shop, so make sure to take a look around. This was so cool. I loved everything in here, and if there's anything specific that you're looking for, I'll also just drop the links down for you below so you can easily find it on their site. There's so much good stuff to look at. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll talk to you next time. See ya.